We have already started to reap these socio-economic benefits, as RLG's ICT training program has already graduated 100 students, including the 30 that will be graduating today. Unemployment and underemployment have been identified as being the main causes of youth poverty and youth crime. This ICT project therefore seeks to alleviate both of these social ills, as these young graduates will be empowered with self-employment skills which they can use to occupy themselves productively and escape the grips of poverty. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, under the dynamic leadership of His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh, this government will continue to enhance its efforts in its engagement with our students to prepare them for employment and self-employment. It is my fervent hope that students in our secondary schools, as well as the unemployed youth in society, will make use of such opportunities in order to acquire the skills required in the labor market, and as such contribute their quota towards national development, as well as decrease our nation's unemployment figures. Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with these few remarks, I thank you all for your kind attention and pray that this initiative grows from strength to strength.
Invited girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is with greatest pleasure that I offer a few words at this very historic occasion. That is the commissioning of the RIG Gambia Assembly Plant, Head Office, Showroom, and Training Center. First of all, let me congratulate the dreamers and architects of this great achievement for working harder to gain meaning to the idea of African integration. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to single out for praise the government of the Republic of the Gambia, ably led by His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya Jammeh, President, of course, of the Republic. You have indeed exhibited your genuine commitment, not only in the aid of the development of your youth, but also to the vision of the founding fathers of both ECOWAS and the African Union. Ladies and gentlemen, the influence and power of ICT has been evident in countries that has had the opportunity and has seen the need to embrace it in the very early stages. I dare to say that we in the developing nations need ICT to facilitate our growth agenda even more than others. In all spheres of life, ICT has proven to be a vehicle for attaining greater efficiency. The International Telecommunication Union of the United Nations estimates that African countries will need an expanded ICT infrastructure to sustain her current growth strategies. And this is where efforts such as these, the one we're witnessing today, must be embraced by all. The commission of this facility in this country will, among other things, open up the local market in the area of ICT devices, accessories, capacity building, knowledge transfer, and most importantly, job creation. Your Excellency, the Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, the government of Ghana is strongly behind this relationship between a proudly Ghanaian firm collaborating with government of neighboring countries to expand ICT services, accelerate the job creation agenda, and revitalize the economies of the beneficiary countries. The Ghanaian government, through the Ministry of Communication, will continue to offer support to partnerships such as the one between RG Communications Limited in the development and expansion of ICT infrastructure and services both in Ghana and across our borders. By doing so, we will also be seeking to render an unflinching commitment towards trade and economic integration among our neighbors and members of the economic community of West African state, ECOWAS. I thank you all for your attention. Thank you very much.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I wish to extend to you the warm felicitation of your brother, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who is an avowed believer in regional integration and South-South cooperation. He particularly asked me to extend his warmest greetings and felicitations to His Excellency Yahya Jammeh Sheikh, who he considers to be his very good friend and brother, and to say that he is pleased that this function is taking place, which is a direct private business investment from Ghana in Gambia. The people of Ghana are indeed very happy and very confident that this investment is going to bring together our two countries in ways that will grow beyond what we are seeing today. Your Excellency, it is important that as we work together as a people of Africa, we also think about ways and means by which we can extend our economic investment beyond the boundaries. Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, in most African countries, the story has been the same. For much of our post-colonial history, the state has been the main financier of infrastructural projects. The country's capacity to fund its infrastructure projects was seriously challenged when the economy was hit by a severe crisis. We all remember the crisis of the 1970s when most African countries collapsed. Let's help grow Gambia, let's help grow Ghana. The economies of those countries are critical. The young people are looking at us. Let's begin the journey today and let's reach the highest summit of our two countries' development. Thank you very much, and Allah bless you all.
Good afternoon, everybody. All protocol observed. Personally, I feel I'm a Gambian today. The talk of ECOWAS, AU, can never define the path of in-African youth unless there is some entrepreneurial dream in the youth of all the countries in Africa. This is the true meaning of what ECOWAS stands for. This will be the true representation of what the AU stands for. And today is a manifestation of that statement. We think that the leaders of Africa will echo the policy framework, but it's left on us, the youth of Africa, to develop our entrepreneurial spirit by working together to develop the large deficit infrastructure left for the indigents of Africans. I believe, and I'm certain, that nobody is going to come and develop Africa except with the youth of Africa. And I'm happy to part of that day. But let me begin with a quote by a man I admire so much for his progressive and the love for humanity. And I'm referring to the ruler of Dubai and the Vice President of United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He said, and I quote, "We are living proof that when human beings have the courage and commitment to transform a dream into reality, there is nothing that can stop them." And this is one of the realities that we're witnessing today. Of course.